president came back from his trip, he was asked if he regretted the fist bump with the Saudi Crown Prince, and he said, why don't you guys talk about something that matters? Can you just help us understand why he suggested that that fist bump did not matter?
Well, here's the thing. I think the way that the president looks at this is what were the issues, the agenda that was discussed, the policies that were discussed, and what were the deliverables. And so, when the president goes out to just across the country and has these meetings, it is very important. You hear us talk about this all the time, having that leader-to-leader conversation. This is a president that has been, a senator for decades. He was the vice president. He was the president. He understands how these interaction works. He understands how these relationship works. He has experience in it that he believes is incredibly critical and important. Look, again, when he went to the Middle East, it was making sure that there was not a void for countries like Russia or China to step into, to make sure that we were responding to Iran, right? To make sure that he had conversations not just with Saudi Arabia, but a dozen other leaders that were at the GCC +3, and not only that, he was in Israel right before he got to Jeddah. So these are important, he believes these are important policies that are going to help the American public. That's what he's there for. When he goes out, yes, the region is important, yes, the region is critical. There's national security conversations that need to be had and other agenda items that need to be talked about, but also we're talking about the Americans' interest. We're talking about how important it is to make sure that we are delivering as well here domestically. And so that is the focus of the president.
But on that comment, he does certainly understand why, for a lot of people, including Jamal Khashoggi's family or colleagues, that fist bump and that meeting with MBS mattered a lot, right?
Well, I'll say this. The president he was asked directly about Khashoggi's fiance, and he, our hearts go out to her, right? Our hearts go out to his family, of course, and to his colleagues. Of course, we understand the pain that everyone is going through. That's why when the president came into office, he released the Khashoggi report, something that the last administration did not do. This is a promise that he made to Congress. This was a promise that he made to the American people to do that. And he took it a step further to make sure that there was the Khashoggi ban, which is which deals with visa and travel. And that has been used more than 70 times. But we understand the pain that people are feeling. But he also wants to make sure that we're talking about the policy, that we're talking about the agenda, that we're talking about what occurred that is going to help the American public as well. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.